Good evening and welcome back to our long-running and perhaps most successful series here on Radio 7, Blast from the Past with Frankie Paradiso. Our very special guest of honor tonight, Mr. Elvis Presley. We're incredibly glad to have him after a long absence. He disappeared from public life, at least, rock and roll stages, back in 1977, and basically gone underground, occasionally joining ETA contests. ETA stands for Elvis Tribute Artist, in which he usually came third or fourth, funnily enough, because so many people have become experts, really, in terms of looks and pitch control and what have you, nailing his songs in an unprecedented manner. And how have you been? That will be the first question most of your fans like to ask, and I'm one of them. We'll really appreciate your effort to invite me all the way to England. I've always wanted to visit the old country, and apart from England, Wales, where Sir Tom Jones, one of my best friends back in Vegas, resides. And when I visited his village, it turned out he'd taken up residence in Las Vegas. So well, that's really reassuring that you keep in touch with old friends. Engelbert Humperdinck, perhaps? Oh yeah, he was one of those guys that really, kept me going by correspondence and occasional sing-songs. That's good news, Elvis. So you haven't become isolated in any sense. You've kept up your friendships in the kind of volatile world of rock and roll, of show business in general. And we'd like to ask you whether during several decades you've made any recordings, or any whether you've sung any duets, perhaps. I mainly kept in touch with my Dutch pal Frankie Paradiso, who is based on Java in Indonesia, where a lot of people look like me, because on account of Asians migrating to the States 10,000 years ago, kind of looking very similar to Amerindians, and I myself, I'm a proud descendant of Cherokee, great-great-great-great-grandmother, mourning white dove. And so a lot of people in Indonesia have these kind of bluish-black quiffs, and can sing like me, talk like me, even walk like me. Well, but you haven't lost your sense of humor. I remember you were quite a big fan of Monty Python's team, Flying Circus, and your taste for the absurd, or the oblique, has been noted by several comedians as well. Do you like any of the current stand-up comedians, Elvis? Oh yeah, I love Ricky Gervais, especially the way he slags off, as you call it in Britain, celebrities, and I appreciate his guitar chorus, because I can, play along and sing a couple of songs with him. He's been great. Oh, that's delightful. Do you think you'll play a cameo in his upcoming movie about David Brent becoming a singer-songwriter in America? Yes, that's on the cards. We're still negotiating, Colonel Parker having died on us It's made life a little bit more complicated than usual, and my daughter Lisa Marie becoming a star hasn't made matters any easier. Yes, we can see that, Elvis. That's quite understandable. Any new partners, if we may ask? I mean, we're not the gutter press, we're not tabloids, we're not, trying to be the Sun or anything. But, any romance on the cards? Well, that's a kind of personal question. But, I've been dating. And, any particular celebrities, people we know? Well, all I can say is that I've been dating some sports stars. Oh, I see. Perhaps any of the Russian tennis players, or that sounds funny. Well, we won't keep you any longer. We'd like you to sing a song for us, and perhaps your choice is a little unexpected, out of the ordinary. I mean, we'd bet our bottom dollar or penny, whatever is in our purse, on you singing a rockabilly song or one of your oldies. But in fact, you've selected a Motorhead song, a song by Lemmy. Not Killed by Death, but the other song, what's it called, about playing cards? Oh yes, the Ace of Spades. Any comments on that, Elvis? Yeah, I've taken up several hobbies during my absence from showbiz, and one of them is playing cards, and I'm quite good at poker. I've beaten Barry Obama several times, and keeping a straight poker face. And I just like the song, the way he approached it, a very different voice, like a bit like kick-starting Harley or one of those big bikes we had in Germany back in the day, and it's really quite wonderful. I mean, he's on there's huge bottles of Jack D, I'll call him, not to commercialize your radio program, and mixing it with all kinds of fizzy drinks, but he looks kind of healthy. He's been taking all kinds of stuff, but apparently he's got the will to live, like Keith Richards of the Stones, and people like that. And I'll sing it my way, and I'll take it nice and slow. I mean, I'm almost 80, and there's no need to kind of force myself into imitating a much younger man who's on speed in many ways. But then there'll be a little surprise towards the end, and I guess people will kind of grow into it, and warm to the song. Here we go. Thank you very much for having me, and glad to be here on Blast from the Past. Thank you very much. You've been a great audience. God bless. And by the way, I still exercise, I vocalize, and that's about it. Sounds funny. Well, Elvis, the stage is yours, the studio is yours, and good luck. We're dying to hear your voice after so many years of absence. It would be great to become reacquainted with your golden vocals. Ladies and gentlemen, Blast from the Past here on Radio 9 is extremely proud to present the only king of rock and roll, Mr. Elvis Presley. Because I happen to be built for comfort not for speed. Here we go then. The Ace of Spades. Oh yeah, if you like to gamble, I'll tell you I'm your man. You win some, you lose some, it's all the same to me. The pleasure is to play, makes no difference what you say. I don't share your greed. The only card you need is the Ace of Spades. Oh, I said the Ace of Spades, playing for the high one, dancing with the devil, going with the flow. It's all a silly game to me. Oh yeah. 7 or 11, a snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double stake or split is the Ace of Spades. Yeah. I said the Ace of Spades. You know I'm born to lose, and gambling's made for fools. That's the way I like it, babe. I don't wish to live forever. And don't forget the Joker. Oh. Pushing up the ante, I know you gotta see me. Read them and weep. The dead man's hand again. Oh. I see it in your eyes. Take one look and die. The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the Ace of Spades. Oh, my love's heart is a diamond. Never change a winning team. She ran out of time and is chasing me to grab the Ace of Spades. Oh, yeah, the Ace of Spades. Got jokers up my sleeve, so you'd better believe, honey, you may frisk me up and down, but I'll be grinning like a clown and keep the Ace of Spades. Oh, yeah, the Ace of Spades. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Oh. If you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, you lose some, it's all the same to me. Oh, pleasure is to play, makes no difference what you say. I don't share your greed. The only card I need is the Ace of Spades. Yeah, the Ace of Spades. Oh, playing for the high one, dancing with the devil, going with the flow. It's all a silly game to me. Oh, yeah. 7 or 11, a snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double stake or split, says the Ace of Spades. Yeah, the Ace of Spades. Oh, you know I'm born to lose, and gambling's made for fools. That's the way I like it, babe. I don't wish to live forever, and don't forget the Joker. Oh.